Hey guys, Hip Adam here. Today I'm going to be doing a video on something that has been personally bugging me, and only a few of you out there will be able to relate. And if you can't relate, I hope you'll be able to take something from this and learn not to be that jerk that is asking stupid questions or making stupid comments. So more or less today, my video is going to be about what not to say to an amputee. And I am an amputee. That means one of my limbs has been taken off, my left arm. See, that's why I keep it down out of camera view. But I get all kinds of stupid comments and stupid questions, and they're not necessarily hurtful. They're just making yourself look like an idiot. Like, for example, when I started a new school, we have a swimming pool there. And one of the kids is like, hey, can you swim straight? Like, no, I swim diagonally. Don't be an ass. If you give me a stupid question, I'll give you a stupid answer. It's just making yourself look like an idiot. It may be a haha funny for you and your friends, but you're just making yourself look stupid. And, like, calling me Nemo because I have a quote-unquote lucky fin. Really? So original. Some people just never learn. And then they'll make stupid comments like, hey, can I touch it? Some people, granted, they'll be fine with it. Like, hey, yeah, go ahead, touch, feel, yada, yada, yada. Some people would be like, ew, no, don't touch me, go away, I don't want to ever talk to you again. It's just their personal preference. Some people have lived with it like I have. I lost my arm when I was 5 to a meat grinder. Surprise, surprise. But some people, it's happened fairly recently, and they were older when it happened, and they're quite sensitive on the subject, and they don't feel comfortable talking about it, so don't be that asshole that is, like, straight up walking up like, hey, gnarly scar, what happened? Don't do that. Just don't. If you want to ask somebody, like, hey, be like, hey, I hope you don't mind me asking, but what happened to your arm or your leg? Like, don't be that jerk that is just straight up, hey, gnarly scar, what happened? Just don't be an ass. I mean, if you're gonna ask respectfully. And some people, like, if they're missing a leg, they'll have a prosthetic. Some people, they'll be coming up like, hey, can I touch? Some people will be like, ew, no, get away from me. Some people will be like, yeah, here's how it works, yada, 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 and they'll give you a whole backstory. It's just all for people's personal preference. Some people don't like being distinguished in that way, like you pointing out their flaws. Some people are really, really sensitive about it. Some people aren't. Like me, I have a prosthetic, and a prosthetic arm, obviously, and people will come up like, hey, can I shake your hand? Me, I'm fine with it, like, yeah, I've dealt with this since I was 5. Yeah, I'll shake your hand, whatever, I'll show you how it works, yada, yada. Except, I'll be walking down the street sometime, and some dude will come up to me like, hey, can I sign it? Like, no! Just because it has signatures on it doesn't mean that you can just sign it. I had my friends sign it at school, and it was amazing, because I knew these guys, and they are great, and all of my friends at school, they're absolutely phenomenal people, and I love them to pieces. But, like, if you're some random dude on the street that comes up and asks to sign my arm, like, no, I just met you! Bug off, you creep! Or the fact that I have to even mention this is horrible. Like, hey, what else can you do with that arm? Like, ew, no, get away, you creep. Just be respectful. We can do everything else that you guys can do. And, like, back to the mean nicknames. I know I'm jumping subjects, I'm sorry. But back to the mean nicknames. Like, some asshole called me Bethany. And if you don't know who Bethany Hamilton is, or you haven't seen the movie Soul Surfer, it's not a too recent of a movie, but Bethany Hamilton was played by Anna Sophia Robb, and she lost her arm to a shark attack, roughly shoulder area. And calling me Bethany is just making yourself look stupid, because one, I'm not Bethany Hamilton, and Bethany Hamilton is an absolutely amazing person. I don't know her personally, but I've read her story. She's absolutely phenomenal. She's a really outgoing person. And that is Bethany. I am not Bethany. I have a name. You don't need to be calling me Bethany just to try to be funny, or calling me Sharkbait, another freaking Nemo reference, or Surfboard. another Soul Surfer reference, because when she lost her arm, a chunk was taken out of her surfboard. Just don't be that asshole that is making stupid comments and asking stupid questions. I mean, granted, it may be a haha funny for you and your buddies, but in the end, you're just making yourself look like an idiot. Anyway, I hope that some of you can relate, and if you can't, I hope that you've learned something and maybe something will click. Like, don't be that asshat that's just asking stupid questions and making stupid comments. Anyway, like, comment, do whatever you gotta do, and I will see all y'all in the next video. Stay safe.